Hey everyone, welcome back to Simple English Talk. I'm Alex, and today I want to talk to all of you out there who are juggling 100 things and still want to improve your English. Maybe you're working full-time, raising kids, studying, or just don't have the luxury of long hours for language learning. I get it. That's real life. So today, we're going to talk about how you can learn English in 2025, even with a super busy schedule. You don't need to sit for hours with grammar books or spend your weekends memorizing vocabulary lists. You really don't. In fact, some of the best learning happens in the small moments, those little pockets of time you already have throughout your day. Let's start with the idea of microlearning. This is perfect for busy people. Instead of one long session, you break your learning into short bursts like 5 or 10 minutes. Waiting in line for coffee? Listen to an English podcast. On the bus? Read a short English news article or watch a short video with subtitles. You can even follow English creators on social media and just scroll through their posts. It sounds simple, but trust me, it works if you do it consistently. Now let's talk about routines. The truth is, you don't need more time, you just need a plan. Build English into your routine. For example, set a goal to learn one new phrase each morning while brushing your teeth. Or, while cooking dinner, play an English YouTube video in the background. These small habits add up over time. You don't even need to change your schedule, just use your time a little differently. Another hack that really helps in 2025 is using AI and smart apps. There are so many free tools now. You can chat with AI in English, get corrections, and even practice pronunciation. These tools are like having a private tutor in your pocket. The best part is, they're available 24/7, so whether you're awake at 6 a.m. or 11 p.m., you can still practice. Also, don't forget the power of speaking to yourself. Sounds a little strange, I know, but it works. Describe what you're doing in English. I'm making tea. Now I'm walking to the store. It's a way to train your brain to think in English without needing a partner. And when you do speak to others, it will come more naturally. Speaking of partners, if you can find a language buddy online, even better. You don't need an hour-long call. Even texting in English for 5 minutes a day helps. And if you're using apps like WhatsApp or Telegram, you can send voice messages back and forth. That gives you real speaking practice, but it fits your schedule. Another tip that really matters, keep your goals realistic. Don't aim to learn 50 words a day. Aim for 5 and actually use them. Try to use them in a sentence. Use them in your day. Say them out loud. Even better, write a short message to someone or record a voice note using those words. That's how you make the words stick. Now, something that really helps with retention is repetition, but not boring repetition. I mean meaningful repetition. Let's say you hear a new word today. Use it again tomorrow and the next day. Use it when you write a message, when you talk to your friend, or even when you talk to yourself. Repetition makes your brain remember. And don't forget to make it fun. If it's boring, you won't stick with it. So find content that you enjoy. If you love cooking, watch English recipe videos. If you're into sports, follow sports news in English. When learning is fun, it stops feeling like work. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But Alex, I don't have anyone to correct my mistakes. That's okay. Mistakes are part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes. Don't let that stop you. What matters more is that you keep using the language. Keep trying. Keep going. And one last thing, don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Just start now, even if you can only do 1 minute today. That 1 minute is better than nothing. Tomorrow, maybe it's 5. The day after, 10. That's how real progress happens, bit by bit, day by day. All right, that's it for today's episode. I hope this gave you some ideas and encouragement. You can do this, even with a busy life. And remember, learning English doesn't have to be hard or time-consuming. It just has to be consistent. Thanks so much for listening to Simple English Talk. I'm Alex, and I'll see you next time. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and never give up on your English journey. And while we're talking about staying motivated, let me share something I've learned from many English learners. The most successful ones aren't always the ones with the most free time. They're the ones who stay curious. They ask questions. They explore new words. They take small steps every day. And most importantly, they forgive themselves when they miss a day. That's key. You're human. You'll miss days. Life gets in the way. But if you keep coming back again and again, you'll notice the change. One of my favorite hacks, especially in 2025, is turning your phone into your English coach. Change your phone's language to English. At first, it might feel confusing, but you'll start to see and hear English every time you pick it up. It becomes part of your life, part of your habits. And that exposure, even just seeing the same words again and again, helps them become automatic. You can also use smart assistants like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant to practice simple English. Try asking, "What's the weather like today?" or "Remind me to drink water." These small phrases help you practice naturally and help your pronunciation too. And you can hear how the assistant responds in native English. That's a great way to pick up tone and rhythm. Now let's talk about mindset, because it's just as important as the tools. Many people feel stuck because they're afraid to make mistakes. But here's the truth. If you wait to be perfect, you'll never speak. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Speak anyway. Make the mistake. Learn from it. Laugh at it. Then move on. That's how confidence is built. And confidence comes from doing. Even if you speak slowly, even if you pause, even if you say the wrong word, keep going. Every time you use English, you are building fluency, bit by bit. You might not feel it right away, but one day you'll look back and think, wow, I really improved. And another quick idea for busy learners, label things around your home. Stick a note on your door that says door. Label your fridge, your mirror, your notebook. Every time you walk by, you'll see the English word. It's simple, but powerful. You're surrounding yourself with English without needing extra time. And remember this, English isn't just something you learn in a classroom. It's something you live. So make English part of your daily life. Talk about your day in English. Write a short message to yourself at night. What you did, how you felt, what tomorrow's plan is. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to be real. And also use what's already in your routine. If you like music, listen to English songs. Try to understand the lyrics. Sing along. If you love movies, watch with subtitles first, then try watching without them. Your ears will adjust. Your understanding will grow, slowly, naturally, and without pressure. Another powerful trick, record yourself speaking. You don't need an audience, just your phone. Talk about your day, your thoughts, your plans. Then listen. Notice how you sound. This is a great way to track your progress over time. You'll hear the difference after a few weeks, and that's very motivating. You can even create your own little English diary, either written or audio. A few sentences each day. Nothing big, but over time, it becomes a story of your growth, something you can look back on proudly. And here's something that a lot of people forget. English learning doesn't always look like studying. Watching a YouTube video, listening to a podcast, reading a short story, that all counts. The key is to stay connected to the language every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Make English part of your world, not something separate that you only study. The more natural it feels, the easier it becomes. And in 2025, you have so many options. Online communities, language exchanges, apps, audio tools. It's all right there. You just need to find what fits into your lifestyle. All right, let's take a deep breath here. If you're feeling overwhelmed, that's okay. It means you care. But don't stress. Just choose one small thing from today's talk. Just one. Add it into your routine, and then build from there. You're not alone on this journey. Every day, thousands of people around the world are learning English just like you. Busy people with real lives, real challenges, and real goals. And you are one of them. Stick with it. Keep going. You've got this. Sometimes when you're learning alone, it can feel like no one notices your effort. But I want to remind you, your progress matters. Every time you understand a new word, every time you catch a phrase in a movie or write a sentence in your notes, that's growth. And even if it feels small, it's not. It's a sign that your brain is adapting. Your English is improving. You don't have to learn fast. You just have to learn steadily, step by step. And that's more than enough. Let's talk about something else that really helps. Thinking in English. I know, that sounds difficult, but it doesn't mean thinking in full perfect sentences. It starts small. Instead of translating from your first language, try to name what you see. For example, when you're walking, say to yourself, blue sky, busy street, I'm walking to work. It's a quiet practice. Nobody hears it, but it trains your brain to stay in English mode. And another little habit that helps a lot is reading out loud. Just pick a short paragraph, maybe from a blog or a simple story, or even subtitles on a video, and read it out loud. It's not about speed. It's about clarity and confidence. When you hear your own voice speaking English, you build rhythm, tone, and trust in yourself. And if you want to take that even further, shadowing is a great technique. It means listening to a native speaker and repeating exactly what they say at the same time, like an echo. It helps with pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. You can do it with videos, audiobooks, or podcasts. Just a few minutes a day is powerful. Now, I want to bring up something many people struggle with: motivation. Some days you're full of energy and ready to learn. Other days, you just don't feel like it. That's normal. The trick is to show up anyway, even on the slow days. Do something small, just one phrase, 1 minute of listening, one sentence spoken out loud. Small actions keep your momentum alive. Think of English like planting a garden. You don't see the flowers right away, but every drop of water, every bit of sunlight, every seed planted, it all adds up. One day,